Anglers Extra.
Back here at Eldridge Park on the Anglers Extra pregame show, it's time for Catch of the Day. Cooper Boardman alongside Texas Tech's John McMillon. John, how you doing?
Doing good, Coop. How you doing?
I'm outstanding. Got Anglers and Firebirds coming up here. Fourth time in the 2018 season between each of these two teams, but want to start by talking a little bit about your time on the Cape so far. We've seen you both on the pitcher's mound and in the batter's box. How have you been enjoying that so far?
It's a lot of fun. Just playing baseball in this league is very competitive, and that's what you seek out when you're doing anything in life. You want to compete, and it's competitive up here, so it's a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed it.
You both hit and pitch, and that's something I'm always interested in. Talked with Tristan English earlier this year about both hitting and pitching. He said you just kind of need to separate the two. How do you go about doing both?
Kind of the same way. And then, I feel like they both have aspects you can tie into one another at the same time, but just separated as in, when you're pitching, you need to really it's really mental, just locking in on whatever you're doing at the time, and then other than that, just go do your thing. It's not really that complicated. It's just same game you've always played your whole life, and just don't overcomplicate it. Just go get your work in and make sure you're doing all your stuff right, and hope for the best.
Do you have one that you like a little bit better than the other?
I'm starting to lean towards pitching a little bit, maybe, but we'll see what happens.
That's fair. Now, in terms of playing your defensive position and that pitching, how do those two things compare?
Just same thing, kind of. Just get your work in, and wherever you get put in, just go give it 110% and compete.
You just finished up your second year down at Texas Tech in Lubbock. How have you been enjoying that so far? What's that experience been like?
Oh, I love Lubbock. I love all the people there, all my teammates and coaches. I really feel like I lucked out with that situation. Some kids have complaints about where they go and all that stuff, and I really have none. I love everything about it, and I'm just, really blessed to be able to be in the situation I'm in that school.
A College World Series appearance for you guys. What was the experience like going to Omaha?
Kind of like something Coach Tadlock said when we were going up there. He said he felt like it was really cool because a lot of people were going to get to see our team play. And, he said that he felt like they deserved it and we deserved it. And I felt like that too. We have a bunch of good guys on the team that are really hard workers and competitors and just a great team, great group of guys. And I was really glad for us to get that exposure in Omaha because, Lubbock's not that big of a town. So for us to be over there, and, we had fan support there. It was awesome. Just a great thing.
Ashton McGee, one of your Chatham teammates, was there for the University of North Carolina, and I asked him, when did that moment kind of sink in for you that you were there, that you were at the College World Series? And he said it was when he stepped out onto the field for the first time for practice. When did it sink in for you?
Probably getting off the plane. There was people at the airport cheering, welcoming us whenever we landed. And, just kind of then I was like, man, we got people behind us up here. We're in here. We're not in here to, to not do anything. We're here to win, and, I was fortunate enough to get a win when we were there. And then, our ultimate goal wasn't achieved, but it's cool.
Now, in terms of the on-the-field stuff, we've talked all about that. How about off the field? What have you been enjoying so far outside of the baseball field, the Veterans Field?
I really like the beach. It's a good place. A lot of scenic views up here. And it's probably the beach, yeah. Been my favorite thing.
John, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Another guy who absolutely loves the beach is Josh Schaefer. Let's throw it back over to him for more.